Hi, my three questions for these past 2 weeks about what is the role of schools in society. My first question was, how can I help my students see why coming to school is important? My second question, how can I help my students love to learn for themselves? And three, how can I promote the importance of school in my community? I felt that all three of these questions helped me to dig deeper into why school is important in the role of society, because that's ultimately where children and students are at most of the time, 9 months out of the year, 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. They are at school, and so schools play a huge, important role in society. And so the question that I focused on was, how can I help my students love to learn? And this is a really common question I feel that teachers always struggle with in wanting to know, and always striving to have in their classroom is their students loving to learn and having that desire to learn for themselves and to take the knowledge not just because you're giving a test, but because it will help them in the future in life lessons. And so some of my thoughts for helping students love to learn is, first, share your personal love for learning with them. If you, as a teacher, if you don't love to learn and you don't share that with your students, then your students aren't going to have that desire and not have that love for learning. So it's important for, as a teacher, to share that with the students, to create that emotion so that the students connect to that emotion. Make it fun. Definitely no student loves to learn in a boring classroom, and I definitely remember some days in elementary school being bored out of my mind, and in high school. And so definitely making it fun for the students will help engage them in loving to learn. Teach a lesson on learning, helping explain to the students what learning is and how to love about learning, and explaining to them, because maybe not all students understand what really learning is. It's taking it in and applying it into their lives. Offer praise for effort. I think a lot of teachers often praise on success and not on effort. And so I think it's important for students to feel that their effort is praised, because not always are students going to succeed. And so when the teacher praises their effort and not their success, then the students are going to want to keep trying to give that effort. Change the variable. Definitely changing mindsets, changing the variable of a student, the mindset of the student, and so creating that positive atmosphere and that positive environment and positive self-talk with your students. Cultivate questions. When you create high thinking questions that promote deep thinking, then it helps students love to learn because they're solving the puzzles inside their brain. Pursue their passions. When you take what the students are interested in and apply it in your classroom, then they will love to learn. They will want to be there with you and want to learn because you're captivating their interest and their passions. And lastly, elevate hands-on experiences. I learn hands-on completely. I have to be right there doing it myself, next to someone or whatever it may be, but when I'm doing it hands-on, that's how I learn, and I think it helps a lot of students when they are doing hands-on experiences, and that will help them love to learn.